Hi everyone, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I will update you every day for the NBA standings, game results and NBA schedule for 2025 to 2026 regular season. Let's go! For the NBA standings in Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 22 wins and 6 losses. The second spot is the New York Knicks with 19 wins and 8 losses. The third spot is the Boston Celtics with 17 wins and 11 losses. The fourth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 16 wins and 11 losses. The fifth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 17 wins and 12 losses. The sixth spot is the Orlando Magic with 16 wins and 12 losses. The seventh spot is the Miami Heat with 15 wins and 13 losses. The eighth spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 15 wins and 14 losses. The ninth spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 15 wins and 14 losses. The 10th spot is the Chicago Bulls with 12 wins and 15 losses. The 11th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 11 wins and 17 losses. The 12th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 9 wins and 19 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 7 wins and 19 losses. The 14th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 6 wins and 22 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Washington Wizards with 5 wins and 21 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still dominates the first spot with the standing of 25 wins and 3 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 20 wins and 7 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 20 wins and 7 losses. The fourth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 19 wins and 8 losses. The fifth spot is the Houston Rockets with 17 wins and 8 losses. The sixth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 18 wins and 10 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 15 wins and 13 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 14 wins and 15 losses. The ninth spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 13 wins and 15 losses. The 10th spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 12 wins and 16 losses. The 11th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 11 wins and 18 losses. The 12th spot is the Utah Jazz with 10 wins and 17 losses. The 13th spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 7 wins and 21 losses. The 14th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 7 wins and 22 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 6 wins and 22 losses. And here are the today's game results. For the first game, the Houston Rockets beat the Denver Nuggets with the score of 115-101. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant leading the game with 31 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Reed Shepherd with 28 points, 6 assists and 2 boards. And here are the box score for Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic leading the game with 25 points, 5 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jamal Murray with 16 points, 7 assists and 4 boards. For the second game, the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Dallas Mavericks with the score of 121-114. And here are the box score for Philadelphia 76ers. Tyrese Maxey leading the game with 38 points, 4 assists and 2 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is VJ Edgecombe with 26 points, 4 assists and 6 boards. And here are the box score for Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis leading the game with 24 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Najee Marshall with 22 points, 4 assists and 9 boards. For the third game, the New Orleans Pelicans beat the Indiana Pacers with the score of 128-109. And here are the box score for New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson leading the game with 29 points, single assist and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Saddiq Bey with 18 points, 3 assists and 5 boards. And here are the box score for Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam leading the game with 22 points, 3 assists and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Johnny Furphy with 18 points and 2 boards. For the fourth game, the Boston Celtics beat the Toronto Raptors with the score of 112-96. And here are the box score for Boston Celtics. Peyton Pritchard leading the game with a double-double performance of 33 points and 10 assists. followed by the second leading scorers, which are Derek White and Anthony Simons with 15 points each. And here are the box score for Toronto Raptors. Brandon Ingram and Sandro Mamukelashvili leading the game with 24 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Scotty Barnes with 12 points, 6 assists and 9 boards. For the fifth game, the Detroit Pistons beat the Charlotte Hornets with the score of 112-86. And here are the box score for Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham leading the game with a triple-double performance of 22 points, 10 assists and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jalen Duren with a double-double performance of 19 points and 11 boards. And here are the box score for Charlotte Hornets. Miles Bridges and Con Newpel leading the game with 19 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Brandon Miller with 14 points and 7 boards. For the sixth game, the Washington Wizards beat the Memphis Grizzlies with the score of 130-122. And here are the box score for Washington Wizards. CJ McCollum and Keyshawn George leading the game with 28 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Alex Sarr with a double-double performance of 18 points and 11 boards. And here are the box score for Memphis Grizzlies. Santi Aldama leading the game with a double-double performance of 37 points and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jaren Jackson Jr. with 22 points, 3 assists and 8 boards. For the seventh game, the Golden State Warriors beat the Phoenix Suns with the score of 119-116. And here are the box score for Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry leading the game with a double-double performance of 28 points and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jimmy Butler with 25 points, 2 assists and single board. And here are the box score for Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker leading the game with 38 points, 5 assists and single board. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Dylan Brooks with 22 points, 3 assists and 5 boards. For the eighth game, the Orlando Magic beat the Utah Jazz in an incredible ending with the score of 128-127. And here are the box score for Orlando Magic. Desmond Bane leading the game with 32 points, single assist and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Paolo Banchero with 23 points, 9 assists and 9 boards. And here are the box score for Utah Jazz. Keontae George leading the game with 27 points, 9 assists and 4 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Sviatoslav Mikhailiuk with 23 points, 2 assists and 3 boards. For the ninth game, the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Sacramento Kings with the score of 98-93. And here are the box score for Portland Trail Blazers. Denny Avdija leading the game with a double-double performance of 24 points and 11 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Shaedon Sharpe with 23 points, 3 assists and 4 boards. And here are the box score for Sacramento Kings. Dennis Schroeder leading the game with 21 points, 6 assists and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Maxime Reynaud with a double-double performance of 17 points and 11 boards. For the last and 10th game, the Los Angeles Clippers beat the Los Angeles Lakers with the score of 103-88. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard leading the game with a double-double performance of 32 points and 12 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is James Harden with a double-double performance as well with 21 points and 10 assists. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James leading the game with 36 points, 3 assists and 4 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jake LaRavia with a double-double performance of 12 points and 11 boards. For the last portion, here are the 6 games scheduled for tomorrow, December 22nd at Monday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 4:30 a.m., it's Hawks against the Bulls. For the second game at 7 a.m., it's Nets against the Raptors. For the third game at 7 a.m., it's Knicks against the Heat. For the fourth game at 8 a.m., it's Timberwolves against the Bucks. For the fifth game at 8 a.m., it's Wizards against the Spurs. For the last and sixth game at 11 a.m., it's Kings against the Rockets. Thanks for watching.